Welcome aboard. It's Captain G with an update to HBG's Okinawa. This is turn 1, part 2, the Japanese turn, and then US-Japanese reinforcements. So last video, the Marines and Army landed mostly unopposed. They did take both the Kadena and the Yontan air bases. So those airfields, once they land, CBs will be operational, and then they'll get Marine Corsairs. They'll get 4 of those for every air base that they capture, and then they can use those on their turns. So the Japanese turn started with artillery, and you have artillery up here on the Shuri line, which I think is, if I'm correct, well, it's the Japanese defenses here. I'm not sure if the Shuri line goes all the way back here or if it's where it goes from green to rough, but essentially this artillery and this artillery and this heavy artillery fired down, plus these guys, and only got, even with the spotter, only got 1 casualty. So that was it. They did not do any attacks. They're playing defense and using their artillery. They did, up here in the north, reshuffle their starting positions, moved more artillery and Japanese defenders into this heavy mountain zone, and then brought some of these guys down to defend this victory point line. So if they can keep the Americans delayed here, they can rain down artillery on them. So that's the plan there. For combat, as I said, the U.S. only lost 1 infantry. That's 4 victory points. So Japan's got 54 to the U.S. 42. So Japan will gain the initiative, which means they'll get to go again before the U.S. It also means, now that they've got reinforcements, all of the kamikaze planes, they receive 4 planes per airfield, and at the start of turn 2, they'll be able to attack the U.S. fleet that has encircled Okinawa. And I'm not sure how, I'll have to confirm the rules, but based on initial placement, 2 kamikazes in each zone get to attack without any U.S. defense if Japan has the initiative, which they will do. Additionally, new to this version, the Pacific Command Series, based on the fact that Japan still has 6 of the 8 starting airfields, they got to choose either 2 fighters or 1 medium bomber for each airfield. So I went with 2 medium bombers, and then the other 4, I got 8 fighters. So I'll be able to do 4 fighters escorting each. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Yeah. So I'll have 4 fighters escort each bomber next turn during the air phase, and we'll have Japanese attacks. And according to what I understand from the rules, they can only attack the fleet. So that'll be interesting to see how that works out. And that's the end of the turn. The U.S. reinforcements, basically that first row. And as we discussed on the U.S. turn, with the logistics, their transports are still here. So next turn they'll have to move back. We'll start shucking the transports back and forth. They don't have as much in this version in logistics, which I think is fine. Last time we had far too much. You had as many transports as you wanted, and this way it makes it a little bit more realistic. So They'll have to get these transports back and unload. So the only new units coming down, I have a couple CB units loaded into transports, and then I have infantry and flamethrower infantry on those LVTs or Amtraks. Those are Amtraks. Okay, that's the end of the turn. Next update will be, I think I'll do the first half of turn 2 so you can see the kamikaze mechanic, and we'll go through that. And then the second video will finish it. This is Captain G, over and out.